Hey everyone, we're recording now. um, I wanted to just talk for a second about a group that I'm in that some of you have heard me talk about before. It's called the Social Super Group, and it's actually run by a Scentsy superstar director. But she doesn't talk Scentsy in there. It's really just like tips, tricks, and strategies for your direct sales business. And that's where I learned the majority of what I'm going to talk about here, and then what I'm going to talk about probably in the next couple of trainings that I do. And then it's a totally free group. Social Super Group is what it's called. And then she has a paid membership group that's like $32 a month or something like that. But your first month's only $5. And that's where she gives more like ninja tips and has like weekly webinars and more of like a coaching type thing, which is kind of hit or miss. And, it is what it is. But she does do a good job when she's not like distracted with all of the shiny objects that are surrounding her. So with that said, that's kind of my inspiration for doing this training for everybody, because I feel like my business has benefited a lot from it. So I wanted to share all that with you guys. So the first thing that I want to share with you guys is having a Facebook business page, like a fan page. Do you guys have one? You have one, Melter of Wax, right?
I do, yes.
Trinity, do you have one?
I don't. I'm a little bit intimidated by it, so I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, and Kate said she's trying to get one set up. So it's very easy to set up on Facebook. You literally just go to your like homepage and you click like create page and do it from there. And the difference between like your public profile and or your normal Facebook profile and this fan page is that people don't have to be friends with you to see it, and it's searchable. So like if you have in your name or in your title or anywhere in your about section of your fan page, like Jamie Batts, Scentsy Director, Bel Air, Maryland, right? When people go to Facebook, which they do, and they search Scentsy Bel Air, I could pop up.
Gotcha.
Right? And so it makes me more searchable because my personal profile is private. Right? Except my cover photo or whatever, but for the most part it's private. So having a Facebook fan page is going to allow you to be seen by everybody. It's also searchable by Google. So if people like Google Scentsy Bel Air or whatever, I will pop up. I mean, I'm not going to be the first person to pop up. There's like 800 of us here, but I could pop up. So it just makes you a little bit more visible. Plus, one of the things that you can do with the Facebook business page that you can't do with your private page is you can boost your posts to get more views and to get more kind of spread. So I never suggest spending more than like $5 at a time. So you set the budget, you set how much you want to, kind of risk it for. And I think the holidays like November, December are the best times to boost a post, because if you, yes, so I do have a Facebook business page, Kate. So when you go to boost a post in your Facebook fan page, and I can show you how to do it, you're basically just going to, again, set the threshold really low, and it's just going to spread your reach to a target audience. I usually pick women between 25 and 45 in my area, right? Because these are people that are going to be local to me, that are going to say, oh, hey, I know that girl, or oh, hey, I need Scentsy. So I'll switch here, and you'll actually be able to see, hopefully, if this works. Can you guys see my desktop? I'm in like that.
Not yet. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's like the Girl Scout page that I was just asking. So here's my Facebook fan page, and my computer is painfully slow right now, so sorry guys. But anyways, so some kind of tips and things that I think you should do for your Facebook fan page when you set it up is it totally, absolutely, positively needs to be your face there. you need to be putting your face and your personal self out there, because people are going to remember you. They're not going to remember, the amber ombre shade or whatever. So you really want to set yourself apart by doing that. These are just cheesy pictures that I'm just like a cheesy girl, but you could just have a picture of yourself with a warmer like this, or a picture of yourself wearing a Scentsy shirt, or anything. There's no right or wrong way to do it. And actually for the longest time, I just have a normal Scentsy banner here. And I just decided to do that after I had those professional photos done, which I probably won't do that again. But anyways, so some of the things, and I'll just show you some of the types of posts that I put on my Facebook business page so you can see them. So I always try to get people to join my VIP group, and that's one of the things the other thing I'm going to talk to you about tonight is the VIP group. So every once a week or twice a week, I'll post something like join my VIP group. But I'll just try to get like engaging posts on here. These are just posts that I shared from Instagram. I go live a lot on my fan page, and the live videos will actually get more reach. So look at this. If my computer's slow enough. So this one had 111 people watch that video, whereas like most, and I have like almost 500 likes, but most of my things are only getting, that one had 129. Most of them aren't getting very many people. Like this one only had 51 people, actually see it, right? This one only had 47 people actually see it. So the more videos and live streams you do on your Facebook business page, the more visible it's going to be to the people that like it. So for the most part, how you get this up and running is you set it up, and then you start sharing it to your personal page. Anne-Marie, you've done a really good job of this. You just share the post directly to your personal page, and that will show all of your current audience, hey, I have this Facebook business page. You might want to go and like it, right? So you'll just click share and then share on your own timeline, and that would post like a normal thing. I'm not going to do that now, but so this is slowly going to gain you exposure. All right. Don't expect to have 500 likes overnight. The 400 and some likes that I've gotten, I've accumulated over 4 years of having a business page. So for the longest time, I was like at 50 likes. Then I got to 75 likes. And finally I got to 100 likes. Like it was kind of like a celebration, right? So just take your time and never, ever, ever pay for likes. There are lots of kind of scams out there where it's like $1 per like, and they're just spammy people that create fake accounts that will like your page and then unfollow you, and then you have all these kind of fake likes. So don't pay for those types of things. Don't get suckered into that. So along the side, and I'll do separate trainings on these, but along the side of my fan page, I have lots of other links. I've linked it to like my Instagram and my Twitter and my YouTube channel. So if I click YouTube, it should take you to my YouTube channel or not. Okay, awesome. So that's good to know that doesn't work. There is a feature that I obviously need to go fix that will send people to your YouTube or your Pinterest or whatever. And obviously I need to go fix that. But I also have a thing in here for free samples, and I'll do other trainings. This is just an overview. But I'll do other trainings on how to do this. Literally, they're just clicking in their name, phone number, email address, and their mailing address. And that will get notified to me, and then I can send them a free sample.
Yeah, I need help with those kind of things on the left.
Yeah, and you can see here Tab Foundry was the app that I used to do it. So you literally just go to Tab Foundry and you download their thing, and it links right up to your Facebook. It's really super simple, actually. But I've had this up on my fan page for, I don't know, maybe 2 months now, and I've gotten 0 free sample requests. So it's not a huge priority list item in terms of what you should be trying to work on at this point. So don't be concerned with those things. The biggest thing is just to get it up and then just start posting on it. And what I do to post on it is I use ScentShare. Are you guys familiar with ScentShare?
No.
So I'll show you. It is super easy. So it's literally cinch, like CINCH share.com, and if my computer weren't so slow. It's probably because my husband's on the Wi-Fi out there. That's what's making it slow. When you go to ScentShare, you can literally, it does cost, this one's $10 a month. So, but I think it is well worth it. I use it all the time because it just auto posts for you and you don't have to worry about it. So here I can literally click my Jamie Batts Independent Consultant page. I can type a post here and I can say, I have the best job ever, heart, face, right, whatever. And then I can pick a file, like a photo or something to put in there. There's actually a way that you can upload several photos at a time. So there's lots of cool things you can do with this. I'm just going to pick a random photo, like, sorry, my computer's slow right now. I'll pick, doesn't even matter, this one of all the girls jumping for joy. Yay. So that will load there, and then you can literally set the time. So let's say that I want this to go off tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. And then I literally just click schedule post. And tomorrow at 9:15 a.m., like you'll see it pop up over there on the left, kind of where my face is, you'll see that it'll actually go off on my page tomorrow. And I do that every Monday. I schedule all my posts for the week on my fan page so that I don't even have to worry. It's like set it and forget it. I just do that. And I also do that with all my Facebook parties. I just schedule all those posts so that I don't have to worry about it. It's already scheduled. I don't have to be like, oh, I got to sit in front of my computer for this hour or whatever. It all just kind of runs itself. It's super duper easy. Very, very user friendly. But this app does cost $10 a month. In my opinion, it's well worth it though. It's one of the only things that I pay for on a monthly basis, other than like the warmer of the month and scent of the month. Just saying.
Well, once you get more than just your personal page, like it definitely is worth the $10.
Exactly.
And to keep up with the posts on a daily basis is impossible.
Yeah, you see here I have my Wickless VIP group, the Movers and Shakers page, and the Smickalicious group page on here too. Because sometimes, like when I was out of town, or sometimes when I'm super busy and I know that I'm not going to be around, like this weekend I have a double day event, Saturday and Sunday, I'm probably going to be sharing some posts just so that I know that my presence is getting out there and people are still being reminded of me even though I'm busy working my business. So it's just a great tool to use in that respect. So any questions about the fan page and ScentShare? I definitely suggest having it. You do need to have in your title, if you're using the word Scentsy, you need to have independent Scentsy consultant. So like Anne Marie is just melter of wax. She's not melter of Scentsy wax, because if she was melter of Scentsy wax, then she would have to be independent Scentsy consultant. But she's just melter of wax. So whatever you have for your name on your fan page, if it has the word Scentsy in it, because Scentsy is trademarked and copyrighted, you have to have the word independent Scentsy consultant. You can't just be Scentsy with Jamie. It has to be Jamie Batts Independent Scentsy Consultant. And with your fan page, you can only change your name a few times. So I am actually stuck now in having that name. If I change my name again, I'm going to have to get a whole new fan page. Because I did Grace Adele and Velada, the other Scentsy brands, for a while. And so my fan page name was Jamie Batts Independent Scentsy, Velada, and Grace Adele Consultant. And then when those brands went under, then I had to change my name back. And then when I promoted to director, I wanted to be independent Scentsy director, but I can't. So that's okay. I'll be a consultant for the rest of my life. I don't mind. So that's just another little tidbit. And I'm trying to think. There's lots of things that you can do with like the notifications and insights and stuff, but that's really tricky. And honestly, when you're just starting your fan page, it's not worth playing around with those right now anyways. When you make a post, when you make a normal post, it'll give you the option to boost the post if you want. But like I said, I would never spend more than $5 on any post to get it boosted, because all you're getting when you boost, see the link to say boost, all you're getting when you boost is more people seeing it in their newsfeed. It'll kind of appear as like a sponsored ad. So don't feel like you have to do that. at first, just start off by sharing your posts on your Facebook page, and people will naturally gravitate to it. So the other thing is the VIP page. So the VIP page is actually going to be set up as a group, and it should be set up as a closed group, not a secret group. So a closed group is a group that anybody can search and find, but nobody can see what happens inside of it unless they're inside the group. So I can send the link to my VIP page to people in an email, in my newsletter, in a private message, and they can see it, request to be joined, and I can add them right away. It's super easy. So I named mine Jamie Batts Goes Wickless VIP group. You can name it anything you want. And then I had my little crazy logo, business in the front, party in the back. Again, I suggest always using your face if you can, just so that people know you, because I want people when they're in my VIP group to feel like they know me. I want people when they're in my VIP group to feel like, oh yeah, that's Jamie Batts. You know what I mean? I want them to feel like they're my friend, even though they may have started out being my customer and grew into becoming my friend, right? So that's kind of the mojo there. You want it to be a closed group, and you make sure that you have your face present on there so people recognize you and put a name with a face.
Jamie, what about the name of the VIP group? Are you allowed to have Scentsy in that title or not, unless you do the whole consultant thing too?
Same thing. Anytime you use Scentsy, it has to be independent consultant, which is why I just said Jamie Goes Wickless. Yeah.
Okay.
And so this group, if you search Jamie Batts on Facebook, you'll see my personal profile picture, my personal profile, my fan page, and you'll see Jamie Batts Goes Wickless. So you'll see it'll be a presence, like that nobody could deny that I'm a Scentsy consultant when they search me on Facebook. So they're going to know, right? Which is what I want, right? You want people to know who you are and what you do when they search you on Facebook or even on Google. So, and I just started this maybe a month ago. So I only have 61 people in here. It's slowly gaining people. Like it's not something where I have 8,000 people in here. Some Scentsy consultants have had a Facebook group from day one, and they have hundreds and hundreds. Don't be intimidated by that. Like I literally, like up until maybe 2 weeks ago, I had 20 people in this group. So there's no, you can run a VIP group with 5 people. It's okay. They're VIPs, right? You don't want them to be just a number. So let me talk about some of the things you post in here. So in here, I'm posting fun things, and I'm only doing one post a day in here, just one post. And I sometimes share, and sometimes I go live. So some examples, if my computer scrolls for me. So I had some people, I guess these people aren't even in my group. I need to add them. But I had this one girl who wanted the fox warmer, so I made this little thing when her fox warmer came in. She didn't see it, obviously, because she's not even in my VIP group. I should add her. But anyways, this is just, I'm interacting with my customers here. I want them to feel like this is a space where they can talk Scentsy with me. So fundraisers. I go live. I went live from Scentsy Land when I got that holiday brochure, because these are my VIP people. And if anyone's going to buy Scentsy from me, it's going to be these VIP people. So I showed them the holiday brochure. I went through it with them, everybody, so they could see everything that's coming up. Oh my gosh, this picture's so slow. Sorry, guys. Some of the other things that I posted, oops. So this is, could your office space use some freshening up? Let me help, right? And this is just a picture of me with a warmer, right? I went live. This was the same live video that I did from my fan page, and I just shared it into the group. So that's the other thing you can do with your fan page, is you can share it not only to your to your personal profile, but also in your VIP group. This, I went live here, and I talked about the new warmer and send the month. Literally, as soon as it came in, I want my VIPers to feel like VIPers. I want them to feel super special. So in this, I mean, you can see I had 34 views. So of the 61 people, more than half the people actually watched this video. That's really good, right? Think about most live videos that you do, or most videos that you do, you'll probably get like 10% of people actually watching it. So to have 50% of the people in this group actually watch my video, that's great return. I had lots of comments on it, people excited about the pumpkin warmer and the new pumpkin scent. So again, it's just a way to get people excited about the products and asking about them. So I make sure that I just have a little bit of engagement in here every day. And then I made a pinned post that is a Google form. So this pinned post, I'll show it to you and I'll show you how to make it, is a request for the sample of the month. So I'll show you the form and then I'll show you how to make the form. It's awesome and it's life-changing. Seriously, life-changing. Okay, so this is the survey that they fill out. I pin the post and then I tell them if they want the sample to fill it out. So I created this Google form and I posted it to my personal page. Guess how many people filled it out? 0. I have over 1,000 friends on Facebook and nobody filled it out. But I put it in here and I had like 12 people fill it out. So let me show you how to create it. It's literally just, would you like a catalog? Do you want to host a party? September's half price starter kit. Do you want to host a party? All those types of things. And then obviously I'll mail them a sample. So it's just a way for me to find out whether or not they, want to host or join, and I'll send them a sample for answering those questions. So to do a Google form, you need a Gmail account. Gmail is the best account ever. And sorry, my messages are going off right now. If you have a Gmail account, you log in and, oh my gosh, this computer, sorry. You go to the little squares in the corner, which are the apps. And I know that's where my face is right now, so you probably can't see. But when you go to more and then you go to even more from Google, you will be able to find the forms. So these are all the Google apps that you get with your Gmail account. And when you go to forms, boom. It's kind of life-changing, guys. It's going to blow your mind. I started making one for October and then I got squirreled earlier. So you can literally, I'll show you this first. So these are all of my current Google forms. They're coming up. It's really slow. Here we go. So this is my September sample of the month form that I just showed you. But this is where it's stored in Google World. And when I click on responses, boom, it shows me who responded. It gives me all their information, and I can look up everyone's individual answers. So this is Megan's responses. Here's her email address. Here's all of her answers to all of those questions. It's a great kind of dipstick tool for me to find out who my next potential hostesses and team members are, as well as reward them with a free sample, right? It makes them feel warm and fuzzy. That's the whole purpose of having this VIP group, right? So I love this Google tool. So to create the Google form, you literally go into your apps on your Gmail, and I'm just going to start right from my untitled one. You just click Start New Form, and then you just type it all in. It's so user-friendly. So description here, complete this form for a free sample of the October scent of the month. Oops, Okotober. Farm stand pumpkin. Right, and then you can make these types of questions any type you want. So I like to make them short answer. And so this is just going to be name. And this is a required question. Easy, right? And then I just click add question. And then email address. And I'm going to make this another short answer question. This is so flippin' easy. And it gets you so much engagement with your VIPers. It's going to make them feel so special. So you see where I'm going with this. I'm not going to create the whole form for you, but think of questions that are engaging. Note the special this month, or because this is something that they are going to in your group, you're not advertising it. It's something they had to click on to find out, right? This is a perfect area for you to say, do you want to know my personal specials? Do you want to host a party, and get, my hostess exclusive for the month or whatever, make up whatever you want. It could just be samples, a little sample package, right? Whatever you want to entice them for hosting and joining. So it's a great, great tool. I love the Google Forms. So any questions about VIP page and, sorry, let me get these messages off of here. The VIP page or the Google Forms. Super easy. Like, there's so much potential with those Google Forms. I just love them. I'm seeing chat. Let me, I can't pull up the chat. It's not letting me.
I think it's because you're still on screen share.
You're saying love this. Okay, good. Yes, I love it too, Kate. It is awesome. Thank you. Because it's something that's like, when I figured out the Google Form, I was like, and literally, guys, like, I posted it to my personal page thinking like, oh yay, everyone's gonna fill it out, it's gonna be amazing, and like nobody filled it out, and I was like, meh. But when I posted it to my VIP group, it was like magic, because the people in your VIP group are your target audience. They're the people that want to see what's going on behind the scenes. These are your customers. These are your fence sitters. These are the people that want to know what's coming up. These are the people that order from you regularly, right? That's who your VIPers are. So I don't care necessarily that I have such a low number of VIPers in my group, because the people that are in there are ordering from me regularly, hosting regular parties, and sitting on the fence thinking about joining, which is like the best thing ever. So I love the VIP group. And I really believe having both tools, the Facebook business page and the VIP group, are super important. And when you use ScentShare, it simplifies all of it. You can sit down, Sunday night or Monday morning, get it in your routine, and just ScentShare the rest of the week in your business page and in your VIP group. And then it's like, set it and forget it. You don't even have to worry about it. You just check your notifications. You'll see, oh, someone liked a picture or someone commented, and you're like, oh, what did they comment on? Oh, yeah, I forgot I posted that because I did it 3 days ago, right? It's a total lifesaver, and such a great tool to have at your fingertips. So I absolutely love it. So there are 2 more things on my list that I wanted to share with you today. So the other thing is, let me X out of some of these extra thingies up here. I wanted to show you how to make some of your own images, some of your own custom images that can be used in Facebook world. Because if you haven't noticed, Facebook is cracking down on the spammy type posts. Basically, any post that is repeatedly copied over and over again, including images and words, Facebook's flagging and like taking them down. So you may have seen some posts that says image unavailable, because whatever that picture was had been shared so many times by so many consultants, Facebook thought it was spam and took it off. So it's super important to individualize and personalize your pictures and photos. So here's how you can do that. You can go into your workstation and you can, painfully slow, sorry. Is it loading? Sometime today. Mm-hmm. So when you go into your workstation and then you go to the marketing tab. Marketing. Don't look at my numbers. It's technically illegal. All right. I don't care about my numbers. I have $1,500 in PRV right now. I'm not ashamed. All right. So you can pick any image. So let's just go to, let's find a good image to kind of make a photo of. So the starter kit, right? The starter kit's great. So you just download it, right? And This is going to go, it's going to get saved in my computer world. But really, I'm going to save image as wherever in my computer. I'll save it to pictures. Actually, I'll save it to my Scentsy folder. That way it's easier for me to find. And I'll just save it as starter kit. So I do that. And then what I can do, which is really cool, is I can go to some fun, interactive photo editing websites. So one that's really fun is PicMonkey. And PicMonkey actually has an app on your phone that you can use. You can't save pics and reopen them then when I do that. So I I right-clicked and I saved it. I did save as, and so when I clicked download, I then had to still save it even after I clicked the download. Does that make sense? So even though you click download, it just basically opened it up for you in its own little image, and I had to right-click to actually save it. But in PicMonkey, after you have that image, just try it later, Kate, and let me know, and I can help you troubleshoot for sure. So I'll go into design, and what I can do then is I can make my own little background here. So there's lots of fun things that you can do in PicMonkey, and all I did was click textures, and I'm just going to create my own texture, which is going to be our starter kit, which would be fun if it'll let me do it. Oops. This would be a lot more interesting if my computer wasn't so slow, but it is what it is. So PicMonkey is great for this, but where did it go? Here it is. And I'll click apply, and hopefully it works because my computer is like 8 years behind what I just did. There it is. Okay. So, and then what you can do, which I think is super cool, is you can fade it so it'll get lighter. Oops, that was a little too light, right? And then you can like type things over top of it, right? So it's the starter kit, and then you can go here to text, and this is where you get to be a little bit creative. Whoops, yes, apply my own, please. Apply. So you can get a little bit creative in what you type in here and what you do. Oh my gosh, computer, please. Yes, apply my own. Anne-Marie, do you do a lot of this?
I do tons of PicMonkey. I love PicMonkey.
Yes, yes. So I actually like Canva a little better, and I'll show you why. But I paid up, I think it was maybe like $10 or something, just a one-time fee to have access to PicMonkey's like royal content, just because I like some of their fonts a little more, and I was like, whatever, it's $10. I like below $10 every time I go to Starbucks, you know? So that's how I rationalize everything. I think about how I blow money at Starbucks or Target, and I'm like, this is way better than that. It's totally worth it. So anyways, you can type your text like, join my team for $49, right? And then I'll center that, make it pretty. Maybe I can even make it bigger. Oops. You know, you just play around with it. And I tend to make, I tend to always put my website on there just to kind of brand it a little bit. And so I'll add more text. And I usually just put my website in like a boring one. And I went to GoDaddy and I just bought a domain for, again, it was like, I think it was $10 or $12 for the whole year. And all it is, and I can show you how to do this, it's so easy, is a forward. So it just forwards jamiebatts.com forwards everything right to my PWS. It's just easier than telling someone like jamiebatts.scentsy.us. This is just like easier. So anyways, whoops, that's a little too far. There we go. And I mean, you can play around with the colors and everything, but something like that is what you can do with PicMonkey. And then you save it, and then it's good. And you can add stickers and things like that to it, arrows, and make it all decorative. I am not creative in the least, which is why I always struggle with this. I'll literally sit here for like an hour and try to make an image, and it's awful. I'm much better on my phone than on the computer with making images. So there are probably 4 apps on my phone that I absolutely love. One is called Photofy, the word photo and then FY. It's super easy. It's a free download, and you can put stickers. You can make a collage. They have free backgrounds. They have lots of cool fonts. It's really fun to play around with, super duper duper easy. The other one that I love for my phone is called Word Swag, the word word swag, SWAG. And that one did cost, I think, like $4 or $2 or something, just a one-time fee when you download it. But it has a million backgrounds, a million cool like fonts and things like that. Almost any image you see of mine has been created through WordSwag. I use it for everything. On the computer, I'm a little dopier. Like PicMonkey, this is pretty much as creative as I get. I like Canva. And Canva has an app for iPhones. It's just Canva, CANVA.com. I know this is like a ton of information in one training, but I feel like this is still just the basics. This is like social media 101. So Canva, I love because it saves your work, and it's easier to work with what you've already done. So I'll show you what I mean. So these are just some of the things that I made on Canva that you see here. So like this one I just made today, the VIP life one. So to make something like that, you just click, whatever size you want across the top. I just click social media. That's just going to make a normal social media image that's going to show up as a normal image when you share to Facebook or Instagram. And, oh my gosh, it's because Billy's on the computer. It's never this slow. He's usually asleep by now. Okay. It's still not up all the way. Come on, buddy. There we go. So you can pick, you could pick something like this, right? I think that one might cost money. This one's free. You can actually, you can pick things like this, and you can actually edit it and play around with it if you wanted to. I prefer to make my own because for the most part, so you can take this and you can edit this and be like, right? And then, I always think cheesy things. Coffee is life. So is Scentsy. Join my team. It's something like that, right? Like just something cheesy is something that I would do. And then I would put my website on here. Bing, bang, boom, done. So you can use their already made images, or you can create your own. So I'm going to delete all this, and I'm just going to go to maybe create a background. It's really fun to play around with. But again, it sucks you in, and you can spend hours doing it. Anne-Marie, do you do a lot with this?
I have never used Canva. I have Canva. I just feel like, I don't know, once I get comfortable using something, I am scared to try a different program. So I'm in my comfort zone with PicMonkey.
Right.
So that's what I'm comfortable doing for right now. But
I feel like, and Jill said this in one of her trainings, that PicMonkey is kind of like Canva's little sister. And I do agree with that. I feel like Canva is much more complex. But I mean, look at this, guys. So, okay. So I changed the background of my image, right? I have this little coffee mug here, but look at these colors, right? I can actually click, say I don't like this peach color. Say I want to make it purple for Scentsy, right? Say that I don't like to drink tan coffee. I like to drink black coffee, right? So I'm going to make it black. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can change it up however you want. Or maybe I can just try to restart all this. I'm just going to go through and delete everything. Delete, delete, delete. Come on, buddy. All right. Well, we'll just say fee is life. Anyways, you get the picture, right? I mean, I don't have to design something. But what I like about it is it saves all my uploads over here. So I don't have to keep re-uploading things or finding them on my computer. I just be like, oh, look, I want to put my head on here. Look, here I am. Where am I? There I am. You know what I mean? Like, I can do that. And it's just, I don't want to be that big. I want to be little. Look at me. I can be little. You know, like, I just think it's so much easier to play around with and pick it has more options. So maybe I'll put myself down here and I can move this. It lets me click on it. I can move this. Whatever. Anyways, you get the picture. I'm not an expert. There we go. So, and fee is life. You know what I'm saying? So you can totally just have fun with this and create your own stuff. And you can take those same images. So I can upload my own image. Like, literally, you can go in here, and if I wanted to, I can put in, you know, that join my team thing that I made in PicMonkey. Look. It'll upload over on this side where it says uploaded images. And then I just double click it and it will pop up on this side. There we go. And I can resize it and put it wherever I want. So you can do like lots with this. So it is really fun and engaging. And the more personalized your content is when you're putting it out on Facebook, through your VIP group, through your business page, and your personal page, the more people are going to notice. And that's really what it's all about. It's more about getting noticed and getting attention from people. You don't want to blend in. If you're just sharing the same stuff that everyone's sharing, you're going to blend in, everyone's going to see it and know it and be bored with it. So when you're original and you make a crazy face or you always have like a silly thing in your picture, like, that's what people are going to remember. So I think that I'm just going to stop there because we've already gone on for 45 minutes and that was way longer than I thought it was going to be. Mostly because my computer is slow. I'm blaming it on the computer, not on me talking too much. So let me stop sharing and see if there are any questions. I'll stop recording now. So thank you for watching the recording, everyone. Bye.